All right, so I'm gonna make a quick second video here. I realized I forgot a few things once I stopped the first video, and they're mainly inside here. So number one, I did make one modification, which was a buzzer that's actually inside the fuse panel there. If you turn your lights on with the key on, everything's fine. Turn your key off, you can hear that buzzing sound. It's like a reminder to turn your lights off. Can't tell you how many times I left my lights on when you drive to work and it's dark and you get there and it's light. So that's been a lifesaver. Also, power windows and locks. So, you know, the power windows and locks, they work fine on all the doors except for the passenger rear. Let me see if I can stick my arm over there. Passenger rear will unlock, but seems to have some difficulty locking. But as you can see, the rest of them are fine. Not sure if it's getting hung up on the door panel or what's going on with that lock. I haven't investigated just yet, but I did notice that the other day. And this switch panel's been replaced. Power window wise, you know, they work. They probably could use some grease. You can see it's kind of a touch slow. The passenger side, let me go around there. This passenger side one, see, it's really slow, but I can kind of hear it grabbing on that rubber. I don't know if you can see it kind of jumping back and forth. See, I think that rubber needs to be replaced. It's probably gotten hard. At first I thought maybe there was something wrong with the motor, but I looked into this one the other day, and after kind of helping it up and down several times, you know, I'm pretty confident that the motor and the electrical parts are fine. I think this rubber trim, or the rubber weather stripping around the actual window itself, it feels hard. That rubber right there that touches the glass, it feels really hard, and I think it's not letting the window move easily. But I did notice that that's available now. It was not available for a while, but I think you can buy that now. So I think that's all that's wrong there. And then this door, like I mentioned with the lock, I mean, the lock works. It's a little stiff. Oh, whoops, I gotta get you in the shot there. It's a little stiff. It works, but for whatever reason, it doesn't like to lock with the power locks. But you know, it could be something around here, not sure. But just want to be, you know, straightforward. And here's a look in the door jamb area. You know, the previous owner, when they had the lousy paint job put on it, it only goes into like right here. And so none of this, at least whenever you repaint it, you won't have to worry about sanding this area enough to get all the junk paint off. You know, this is still factory paint, and you know, is good and solid. So just some more shots. The door jambs, the doors, you know, again, there's a little bit of rust starting on some of the tips of the doors, but I think a lot of that has to do, you know, so that's the back side of that. I think a lot of that has to do with just the lousy paint job, and it's not been protecting the metal as it should, because the places where there's factory paint, you know, they look fine. And you know, that, I think that's dirt. That's not rust or anything. And then this door jamb, you can see down here, there's a little bit here, and that's where it was bubbling on the other side. You know, starting to have some issues on there. And then we'll make one more pass over here to the driver's side. And go look at these jambs. You can see, you know, everything looks good here. Still has the original sticker thing. And again, dirt. Probably should have it detailed. And then back here, And I don't know if you noticed, when I just opened that door, the handle stayed up. So I'm guessing that could probably use some lubrication, because it's like when you pull it all the way up, it kind of doesn't want to go down. So I'm guessing that may need some, probably the linkage on the inside might need some lube. There it goes. Probably just from not being used, but you know, if you ever take the door panel off, it probably wouldn't hurt to lubricate that, but it seems to be fine now. Probably hasn't been opened much lately since nobody's been riding in the back. But again, not trying to hide anything. All right, that's all I can think of. If I think of anything more, I'll make another video.